So now we are going to calculate the bearing capacity of this connection, that is VDPB. Okay, all these formulas we have discussed in detail. The formula for VDPB is VNPB, that is nominal capacity divided by the partial factor of safety, that is gamma MB. Okay. So now here the bearing capacity or bearing strength of this type of connection can be found out by this formula. VDPB is equal to VNPB, that is nominal bearing capacity divided by the partial factor of safety, that is the gamma MB. So the value of NPB, VNPB, again you will get it from 2.5 multiplied by KB multiplied by dt multiplied by ultimate capacity of the steel. Now the KB is constant, and that constant can be found out as per the IS code from the smallest of these three values. So first value is E divided by 3D0, that is the diameter of hole. 3DO or 3D0 is the diameter of hole. Second value P divided by 3D0, P means pitch, divided by 3DO minus 0.25. Third formula is ultimate bearing capacity divided by ultimate capacity. Ultimate bearing capacity means ultimate capacity of bolt divided by ultimate capacity of plate, that ratio. Out of these three values, the value which is smallest, that value we are going to consider. Okay, so E divided by 3D0, first we will calculate. E is the end distance. As per our previous diagram, the end distance is 35 mm divided by 3 multiplied by 20 mm. Now this is the diameter of hole, and diameter of hole in this case is 2 mm more than the diameter of bolt. So the diameter of hole will be 22 mm, not the 20 mm. 20 mm is the diameter of bolt, 22 mm is the diameter of hole as per the IS code. Okay. Now this value will be your 0.53. You can calculate this value on your calci. After that, P divided by 3DO. P is again pitch value. Pitch value is 65 mm. 65 divided by 3 multiplied by again 22 mm minus 0.25. This value comes out to be near about 0.73. The third value is FUB, that is ultimate strength of bolt divided by the ultimate strength of plate, which is 410, is equal to 0.97. So out of these three values, which value is least? First value. Now this first value is 0.53. That we will consider in our numerical. Okay. Now the second value is the diameter. The value of diameter is 20 mm. We will write again this formula. VDPB is equal to VNPB. VNPB is equal to 2.5 multiplied by KB. The value of KB we got is 0.53 multiplied by the diameter, which is 20 mm, multiplied by the thickness. Now what thickness is? The thickness of top plate is 12 mm. Thickness of bottom plate is 8 mm. So we will consider the 12 mm, that is the thickness of top plate. So we will consider here the thickness of main plate. This is main plate. This is your, what you can say, top plate. This is the bottom plate. Okay. So this is your 12 mm. Okay. So we are going to consider this value, which is for the main plate. Okay. So we will consider the thickness of main plate multiplied by the ultimate value, that is 410 again, divided by gamma md, which is the 1.25. That is the partial factor of safety. Okay. So this value comes out to be 104 kilonewton, near about. Okay, you can get it on your calci. Now this value is for one bolt, that is the bearing capacity of one bolt, but you have to calculate it for the four bolts, because on one side you are having the four bolts. Therefore VDPB for the connection, will be equal to this 104 multiplied by 4. Okay. So this value will be near about 416 kilonewton. Okay. This will be your second value. Now, again we want to calculate the tensile strength. That is the third strength we are going to calculate. Tensile strength means what? Tensile strength means the tension capacity of the plate. Because at first you have calculated shearing capacity, then you have calculated the bearing capacity of connection, but your plate also may fail. This is about the only bolted connection, but what about the plate? Plate can also fail in this type of force. When you apply this type of force, your plate also fail, so you need to check it for plate also, right? So therefore tension capacity of the plate, that you need to calculate, and that capacity is nothing but your TDN. So therefore the value TDN, the formula for this TDN is equal to, that formula I will write it here, 0.9. Already we have seen this formula. Again I will write it here, 0.9 multiplied by AN multiplied by FU divided by, again, partial factor of safety, which is 1.25. We are calculating it for plate, right? So that's why we will only consider the values for the plate. Now the important thing is how to get the value of AN here. So to get the value of AN here, in case of the plate, the formula is different. The formula is B minus N into D0, that RDO, multiplied by T, which is the thickness. Okay. So what is the B? B is the width, and that width is your 190 mm. 120 plus 35 plus 35, right? If you see the previous diagram, then the width is 190 mm minus N, 190 minus N, N is the 2, multiplied by the 22. Now what is this 2? 2 is the number of bolts in critical section. What is critical section? The section at which the rupture can occur. That is the critical section. Here you can see this total value is 190. 120 plus 35 plus 35. Okay. So the value is 190 here, and your two bolts are here. So you are applying the tension from here. So that's why firstly these two bolts can break. Means these two bolts can tear up the plate. So that's why the number of bolts in critical section is 2. Okay. This is your number of bolts in critical section. I have drawn it here. Okay. 2 multiplied by diameter of hole, which is 22 mm, bracket complete, multiplied with the thickness. Now thickness is the main thing. How you are going to calculate the thickness? We have only one main plate and we are having the chain bolting. Okay, we are having the chain bolting. So for chain bolting, as per IS code, there are 3 to 4 conditions to find the thickness. If you are having the double cover plate, then the thickness will be smallest among the T1 and T2. If your T1 is smallest, T1 is smallest means, here you can see I have this marking here. T1 is the top cover plate, T2 is the bottom cover plate, and T is the thickness of your main plate. Okay. If T1 is smallest, then T is equal to T1. We will consider the smallest value out of these 2 cover plates. If T2 is smallest, then because there are 2 cover plate, so check for T1 plus T2. Okay. This condition is also given in IS code. That is T2 plus T2. Okay. The addition of the 2 small thickness cover plates, if this T2 plus T2 is less than T1, if it is less than T1, then in such case your T will be T2. Your T will be equal to T2. That is the formula here is B minus ND0 bracket complete multiplied by T. That T will be equal to T2, means smallest value. But if it is not there, if T2 plus T2 is equal to or greater than the T1, then in such case your T will be equal to T1. T will be equal to T1. Okay. So therefore 8 plus 8, T2 is smaller value is 8 mm. You know this value is 8 mm. This value is 12 mm. So 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. And 16 is greater than the T1. Means 16 is greater than T1. Means this case is satisfied. As this case is satisfied, 16 is greater than the 12 mm. Therefore, T is equal to T1. And value of T1 is equal to 12 mm. So that's why we will consider here value of T as 12 mm. Okay. So now you will ultimately get this value of AN. Okay. Substitute this value of AN here in this formula for the TDN, and at last you will get the value of TDN. Okay. So the value of TDN ultimately comes out to be 517 kilonewton. 517 kilonewton. This value you will get when you will solve it on your calci. Ultimately you will get this value. Now out of these 3 values, which value will be least value? Our first value is 362, second value is 416, third value is 517. So our first value is the least value. So that's why we will consider the first value as design strength. So we got our first answer. First answer is for the design strength, and that design strength is 362 kilonewton. That is our first value. Okay, that we have already found. Find it out. So the design strength, that is VDC, is the design strength or design capacity, will be equal to our first value, which is equal to 362 kilonewton. Okay. Now we need to find our second unknown value. Second unknown value is your efficiency. So therefore, efficiency is equal to VDC divided by the TSP. Now this is a new formula. You all should note down this formula. This AN formula, AN is also a new formula. You note down this new formula. Okay. You don't need to forget these formulas because these formulas are new formulas. Write it down. VDC divided by TSP. TSP is the tensile strength of plate. TSP is tensile strength of plate multiplied by 100. This is the efficiency of the connection. Okay, how much is the your connection efficient? That we can find it out. That we can find it out from this formula. Okay, now how to find the value of TSP? The value of TSP, the formula again, I can write it out here. The formula for the TSP is equal to, same formula is there, 0.9, only some difference is there, 0.9 multiplied by AG, that is the gross area, multiplied by FU, that is the ultimate capacity of the plate, divided by gamma m1, which is again partial factor of safety. This is gamma m1. Okay, make this correction. This is gamma m1. Okay. So again, your area, gross area is 190 multiplied by 12. 12 is the thickness of main plate. So 190 multiplied by 12 will be your gross area of the main plate, multiplied by the ultimate capacity of plate, which is 410 MPa, divided by gamma m1, that is 1.25. That value you can substitute here. This value you can substitute here, and you will get the efficiency. You already know the VTC value. So that efficiency will be around, I will write it here, that efficiency will comes out to be, efficiency is equal to 53%. Near about this efficiency will be 53% for this connection. Okay, so at last you got the efficiency, you got this second unknown value. Okay, so our numerical is complete here. We got our numerical complete. This is the main thing. So we found out the two unknown values. First unknown value was the VDC, that is the design capacity of the connection, that is 362 kilonewton, first unknown value. Second unknown value is the efficiency, which is 53%. Okay, we got all two unknown values. Now our numerical is over. Okay, now we can move to the our next numerical.